Welcome back to Leffafriikki Cinema. We are here in my equipment room again, and today is finally time for the most important, most precious, most let's say most weighted piece of my rack for my home theater. I've been dreaming this so long, and to be honest, as many in this hobby, I never even thought that I would have a chance to get one. But let's see what I have in my rack, and here it is. Trinnov Altitude 32 in silver version. It's 816, so it has 16 channels plus 4 channels that Trinnov gives you extra channels through digital outputs, so you can extend it into 20 channels. This is the best that I have ever had in my room before, and obviously hopefully this will be the last processor that I will never have, what I will ever need. And it's been a nice journey. I have had this almost 2 years right now, and obviously Trinnov has all the software updates are free, so every time when something new comes up, Trinnov will automatically update that for free. And it is amazing equipment, piece of equipment that probably everybody in this hobby always dreams about. And today with Trinnov, I want to show you a little bit what I have here behind my Trinnov. So as you see, only part of the channels are through XLR. You can see these really great labels. They are from Finnish store. You can name them by yourself. Let's see if I can zoom that in. You can name them, and after that everything is in perfect order. You can always find, if you have some issue with some channel, you can easily find all of them. But what you can see here, I have these two really big connectors here. So one of them I will run through 8 channels, and another one I will have those 4+ channels for the subwoofers. So here you can see back of my Trinnov Altitude, which I will turn on with the trigger in from my projector. So every time when I turn on my projector from my Harmony remote, it will turn on my Trinnov, and after Trinnov turns on, that trigger out turns on all my amplifiers. So that is the chain how I turn everything on. And here you can see I have few inputs going into Trinnov, but mostly just the sound is going in, and everything else is going through the Vertex straight to the HTPC. So here is my Trinnov Altitude 32 in action. So Trinnov Altitude 32, that is probably the most interesting update in my YouTube channel so far, and today I'm telling you the story behind my Altitude. And right away I want to point out that my Altitude is not one you go to the store, you put a pile of money on the desk and say, give me the best. That is not the case. And I hope that everybody understands that you can build your room from the scratch to really nice room with reasonable money, but what you need to do is do it over the years, and then what you really have to do is upgrade piece by piece. That's what I've been doing, and that's what I will do in the future, and that's how this whole DIY room has been built. But let's go to the story behind the Trinnov Altitude 32. How in a world have I got one in my room here in Finland? Well, let's go way back again in year 2008 when I built this room first version. And I think I bought a pretty good Denon AV receiver at that point. I think the number was 3808 or something like that. So it was one of the top models that Denon had at that time. And the main thing was really that I had 5.1 system at that time. I had monitor audio speakers, and that set was really, it was excellent set. I didn't know anything better, so that was the good starting point. It wasn't really that expensive. It was the whole room, everything what I bought to this room cost like 5,000 euros at that time. So everything what I got was the starting level, and that's how most of us start this hobby. And then you start building piece by piece to get better equipment, better room, and also on the way you learn a lot more. A couple of years from there, I decided to update my Denon, and I stayed with the Denon, and my new AV receiver was Denon 7800, and that was excellent. That was top of the line. It had Dolby Atmos, so I think that was like 2015 or 2016 when I got that new AV receiver. And the Dolby Atmos was the huge thing at that point. So they asked me in the local Marantz sound store that, am I ready to take a next step? That, have you heard that Dolby Atmos? They played me demos in their demo room, and I was sold. I was like, yes, this is what I want in my new room. It was the version 2 of this room, and I was sold. That's something that I want. So Denon, I kept using that for a couple of years, and I was really happy. I think that Denon 7800 WA, I think, was extremely good. It was extremely well built. It has a lot of channels, everything what I needed. And I was also able to get Oro 3D update on it. They sold that for 150 euros or something like that, and I get that also for that. But as I have told you all the time, when you get something, you're always looking for something better. And I was really close to buy Marantz Pre-Pro or Prosessor. Actually, it was in discount at the Black Friday sales. But I didn't have money. I didn't have money to buy that, so I needed that. I need to get that other Denon sold before I can get anything new. That's the story, like all of us has all the time. You have to sell something to get something new. So a little bit later, from the other store, I found Arcam, and Arcam was next level from Denon. I think that Arcam Processor really took my room into the next step, and I like it. Arcam 860 was my first processor, and at that point I also bought a couple of used power amplifiers for all my channels that I had. And I basically just bought any multi-channel power amplifier what I ever find, and I will tell a story behind the power amplifiers in the later too. But I got some pretty good Rotel ones, and they worked really good. So Arcam definitely next level from the Denon, and I got that from local Audiokauppa store. And they really helped me out to get in the next level, and that was a really big step in my room. But then what happened about 2.5 years ago? I went to Marek Sound, and Genelec was having kind of a movie night at the movie theater in Helsinki, where they basically promoted their new theater, which is full Genelec speakers, and Marek Sound was there, basically promoting all the home theater stuff, and at that happening, I talked with Marek, the owner of the Marek Sound, about projectors. I was talking with him about, okay, I have this right now, and should I update it? And he has some good options right now, and I was just playing my mind game with myself that, okay, I don't really need any new 4K projector right now, and I'm doing good. But then I just throw at him that, okay, if you never gonna use Trinnov, let me know with the same price. And I was really surprised when he told me that, okay, yeah, I might have one coming from the customer, and we can work out something to get a good deal for that. Well, my first thought was that, no way, it's not gonna happen. I will never have money for that. I can't do it. It's just way too much, and I pretty much forgot it. I didn't take seriously. I thought that no, it's not gonna happen anyway. But then all of a sudden, it was maybe 5-6 months later, and I saw that they are building the new showroom. They are moving. They're gonna have a new nice place in Helsinki. So I just throw email at Marek, and I told him that, okay, you're moving the new place and you're selling everything out cheap. Are you going to sell your Trinnov? And he answered me, yeah, we have one Trinnov, what we can talk about it. So I was like, no way, this is not going to happen. And we exchanged a couple of emails. He told me what kind of Trinnov that is, and he thought that there's a little thing that acting up that machine that needs to be sent to France, and after that comes from the France, I can get it, and it shouldn't take too long and all that. And finally, I got the price. After several emails, I finally got the price, and I was like, all right, I got to find the money. Whatever, this will never happen again. I have to find the money. And this is once in a lifetime opportunity. If I don't take it right now, I will regret it rest of my life. These things happens once in a lifetime. So I had to do something. And obviously I had to sell some gear. I had to sell my Arcam. I need to sell some other gear. I basically sold everything what I had in the house that I didn't need. So all the stuff, all the electronics that I didn't need, that I've been saving in my closets, I decided to sell everything, and I will find that money anyway. So at the end, Trinnov came back from the France, and I got money together and a little bit depth also, and I was able to pay that a little bit later, and it happened. Trinnov Altitude arrived, and I've never been so excited. I've never been so excited in this hobby. Trinnov is so legendary. It's something that, you know, you can't upgrade it anymore. That's end game. That's end game Prosessor. They will give you free updates every time when something new comes in. If new audio formats comes in, they will update it free in the Trinnov, and rest of that is history. I've been doing a lot of things with Trinnov after that, and every movie that I show in this room are in totally next level. All the reviews, what I can do with the Trinnov. I can use the Atmos viewer to show what actually happens in the movies. And that is something what I do in my channel that nobody else in this country can do. So I can really show how objects are moving in different movies, how many channels actually are in use, pretty much just like Shane Lee is doing excellent job in his channel. I can do it in my channel also in the future, and that is something that I never regret that I bought it. It's been the biggest thing in this home theater, and I'm so happy that I pulled it off, find the money, and as I said, this is basically, I didn't go to the store and buy the Trinnov. This is the fourth AV receiver flash slash processor in this room, and that's how you need to build it, piece by piece, upgrading by upgrading, and especially something that I can tell that has helped me a lot. Since past 4 or 5 years, electronics prices been rising all the time. So basically many things that I have bought with some money, I've been able to sell with the higher money because the electricity price of the electrics been raised so much within the past years. So that's been helping me to go towards the getting Trinnov in my room. But right now I'm extremely happy. I will never need another processor, and Trinnov is my choice. I had a chance to buy also the another one with the Dirac Art, but I decided that I'm in the Trinnov, and I'm being so happy to choose Trinnov. I'm the Trinnov guy. I like the Trinnov as a brand. Everything works great. Customer service excellent, and really I need to mention one more thing. What made me Trinnov guy is John Heron. I could listen his YouTube videos for hours and hours and hours. I just love that guy, and how he promotes Trinnov is something from the other world. I knew I'm gonna be Trinnov for life. So that's how I end up getting my Trinnov, and I'm extremely happy about having it, and right now all I can do is just enjoy it. So hopefully this inspires you to also get your dreams fulfilled, and obviously Marek sound is the big factor to filling my dreams in this home theater hobby, and we will keep cooperating in the future needs also what comes to Leffafriikki Cinema. So this is for now, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.